Dear students, we begin another scene today, scene 3 of Act 3. This is a small scene, one of the smallest scenes, and it is an intermediary scene that is placed between two important scenes. Act 3, scene 2 we have already done. Then again in Act 4, scene 1, the trial scene will begin. So these three scenes, that is Act 3, Scene 3, Scene 4, Scene 5, all three are short scenes placed between what we are seeing, the climax of a casket story and the trial scene which will be beginning in next act. So now in this scene, the action is shifted from Belmont to Venice. In the last scene, we were in Belmont with Portia in her house, and now it is shifted to Venice. And what is the importance of this scene? Here, the predicament of Antonio is highlighted. Predicament means fate. Fate. What is going to be the future of Antonio is highlighted. Who are the people present? Shylock, Salarino, Antonio and jailer. The main people here are Shylock and Antonio. Salarino has very little to speak and jailer does not speak. He is present and references are made to him. It presumes that Antonio has been put in jail, and on the request of Antonio, the jailer agrees to take him out of the jail and bring him to Shylock so that Antonio can have an audience, can have a conversation with Shylock. He wants to plead for justice. Antonio humbles himself so much, pleading for mercy, but Shylock does not want to show mercy at all. He is very revengeful and determined to trouble Antonio because of the past relationship he had with Antonio. So we shall see the details in this scene. In the beginning we see Shylock talking to the jailer. Jailer, G-A-O-L-E-R. This is an old spelling, old English. Now we don't use it. It means the jailer. Shylock says, jailer, look to him. Look to him. Look to him means look to Antonio. Here look to has different meaning. Normally look to means seek help from somebody. Here look to means to pay attention or to focus. Pay attention to Antonio or you focus on Antonio. Do you know who is this? He is a fool. He is a fool who lends money gratis. Lend out money gratis means give money without interest. He lends out money without taking any interest from those who borrow. Therefore, he is a fool. Now he is in jail and now he is going to be condemned. I will have no bond. I have sworn that I will have my bond. So Shylock keeps on repeating these sentences throughout the scene. I will have my bond I have made an oath that I will have my bond. It shows the determination of Shylock in executing the bond and not showing any mercy towards Antonio. Then Shylock says, he called me a dog. That is, Antonio called me a dog for no reason. Without sufficient reason, he called me a dog. Now beware of fangs. Beware my fangs. That is the statement Shylock makes. Beware my fangs. Fangs means teeth. Normally carnivals have a sharp tooth to hunt. So it is symbolic. Beware my fangs. Fangs are symbolic of the ability to hunt and kill. Fangs symbolize one's ability to hunt and kill. So Shylock is saying, I am capable of hunting you and killing you. Then he calls the jailer naughty jailer. Naughty jailer means useless jailer. You have come aboard. You have come out of the jail bringing this fellow to me. You are showing favoritism to Antonio. Actually, someone who is condemned and put in jail, he should be brought only for the trial. But you have shown favoritism to Antonio and you have brought him to me, allowing him to plead for justice. So Shylock is finding fault with the jailer too. Then Shylock says, I will not be made a soft and dull-eyed fool. I will not be made a soft and dull-eyed fool. Soft and dull-eyed fool is a stupid person. Don't make me a stupid. I am not a stupid just to listen to you. I am not a stupid to shake head, relent, sigh and yield. To shake head means to say, yes, okay, I shall show mercy. To shake head, to relent, to show pity, sigh and yield, that is to oblige. That is to oblige. To shake head means to say yes, relent means to show pity, sigh and yield means to oblige. To Christian intercessors are pleaders, people who are pleading, requesting for something, requesting for mercy or kindness, whatever it may be. So what Shylock is trying to say is, don't think that when somebody, especially Antonio who is a Christian, he pleads for mercy, I will say, yes, I will just nod my head and a sigh of relief, okay, doesn't matter. Asking for mercy, I will show mercy. No, I shall not show mercy to Antonio who is a Christian. So these are the main dialogue of Shylock. Salarino has only very brief interventions. He intervenes only twice. Once he says, most impenetrable curve. And Shylock says that he will not show any mercy to Antonio. Salarino calls him most impenetrable cur. That is a hard-hearted dog. Shylock is a hard-hearted dog that lives among human beings. Though he lives with the human beings, actually he is like a dog. Another intervention he makes later is the Duke will not allow penalty. When Antonio lost hope, and when he speaks allowing the fate to come upon him, then Salarino will convince him, saying, the Duke will not allow penalty. He will not execute the bond and allow Shylock to have the penalty, that is a pound of flesh. These are the only two interventions Salarino makes. Antonio speaks and he says, no more bootless prayers. Bootless meaning is given here. Bootless prayers are useless pleadings, useless requests. I have already made a number of pleadings or requests, and Shylock is not ready to show mercy. Therefore, no more bootless prayers. Why? Why he does not show mercy? Because he seeks my life for helping the loanies. A loanee is a person who takes loan. Loanees means people who are taken loans. He seeks Shylock seeks my life for helping loanees. Many people had taken loans from Shylock, and when they were unable to pay back, they will have to pay heavy penalty. Then people rushed to Antonio asking him to help them. So whenever the people came crying to him, he gave them money without taking an interest. With that money, they paid back the loan and escaped from the penalty of Shylock. So that is why Shylock is angry with me, Antonio says. Then, to the proposition of Salarino that the Duke will not allow the penalty to be executed, Antonio says, Duke cannot deny the course of law. No. You may have a hope that the Duke will not allow the penalty to be executed, but Duke cannot do that. Why? Because of the rights of strangers. Venice is a business center, a metropolitan city where there are people living from, people who have come from different nations, people belonging to different nationalities. So they are all there to make business, and the prosperity, that is a profit, prosperity and profit of the country, Venice, is heavily dependent on business and the traders. Therefore, Duke cannot deny justice to foreigners. Foreigners have their own rights. They have the commodity. Antonio says commodity. Commodity is rights and privileges. Foreigners who are living in Venice have their own rights and privileges that cannot be denied. So justice cannot be denied to foreigners. It will affect the prosperity of the country if injustice is done to foreigners. Suppose the Duke says Shylock cannot have the penalty, then it will be going against the rule, and these kind of incidents will lead to loss of prosperity and profit for Venice. Therefore, the Duke will not put an end to collecting penalty. He will have to execute the bond. That is what Antonio says. Then he just tells himself, griefs and losses baited me so much. Baited me so much means has reduced my weight so much. What has reduced his weight? Griefs and losses. He is filled with grief. Grief is sorrow. He is filled with sorrow and he is suffering from losses. He has lost all his ships. He has lost all his property. So griefs and losses have baited me so much, has made me to lose my weight. is an exaggeration. He says, so much so, tomorrow when I will have to give a pound of flesh to Shylock, I doubt whether I will have sufficient amount of flesh to give to Shylock. Because my weight is ready so much, I may not even have a pound of flesh left on my body. Then he concludes saying, jailer, come, let's go back to the jail. My only wish is that Antonio comes back before the trial and he witnesses my paying his debt back to Shylock. That's the end of scene 3 of Act 3. Please do some homework. Homework from workbook, pages 174 to 177, question numbers 1 and 2. Thank you, dear students.